Friends, today I want to talk to you about something that has the power to completely change your life if you listen with your heart and act on it. This is not just a message to hear and forget. It is a message to awaken the hidden strength inside you. Every human being carries immense potential within, but most of us fail to recognize it. The very first thing you need to understand is that success does not come by magic or mere luck. Success comes from hard work, dedication, and consistency. These are the qualities that every successful person shares. Remember, your destiny is in your hands, and the decisions you make shape your life. We have all faced failures in life, sometimes in exams, sometimes in our finances, sometimes in relationships. But remember, these failures do not define you, they only strengthen you. The person who rises every time they fall is the one who truly succeeds. Now, you may be thinking, rising after a fall is easy. No, it's not easy. But you must understand that difficult times are temporary, but your effort and determination are permanent. Every challenge you face is shaping your character and will eventually pass. Friends, too often we suppress our dreams because of others' opinions or fear. But successful people are those who listen to their inner voice, trust their own abilities, and never allow fear to become a roadblock. Here's something crucial: your thoughts are the foundation of your life. If you constantly think you are going to fail, you will. But if you think you can, if you believe there is light in your life, that belief will change your path, make your mindset powerful, and your dreams will become reality. Today is a new opportunity. Leave behind yesterday's mistakes. Every day is a fresh start. People who turn yesterday's failures into today's courage are the ones who move forward in life. We often get discouraged by seeing others' success. But remember, every person's journey is different. Some achieve success quickly, some take time. The real point is that you keep working, keep striving, and never give up. Believe me, the most powerful force in the universe is not money, fame, or luck. It is belief in oneself. When you believe in yourself, obstacles become opportunities. Challenges become lessons. Every problem you face is a chance to grow, to become stronger, and to evolve into the best version of yourself. Let me tell you something about fear. Fear is the biggest thief of dreams. The moment you allow fear to control your actions, you stop your own growth. But the moment you face your fears, they lose their power. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is taking action despite fear. Every step you take despite fear is a step toward greatness. Friends, success is not a distant mountain, it's a series of small steps. Every small effort you make, every early morning, every extra hour of work, every moment you refuse to quit, it all adds up. You may not see results immediately, but one day, everything you did in silence will speak volumes. Remember, life is not about waiting for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. Stop waiting, start acting. Stop doubting, start believing. Stop making excuses, start taking responsibility. Your life changes the moment you decide to take control. I want you to understand one fundamental truth. Your comfort zone is the graveyard of your dreams. Everything you desire lies outside that comfort zone. Growth happens when you step into uncertainty, take risks, and push beyond limits. Comfort may feel safe, but it will never make you extraordinary. Now let me share a secret with you. The universe responds to persistence. The more consistently you work toward your goal, the more doors will open for you. Sometimes life will test you, push you, and make you doubt yourself. But those who persist, who refuse to quit, are the ones who eventually taste the sweetness of victory. Friends, one of the most important lessons in life is patience. Success is rarely instant. It comes to those who are ready to endure, ready to face hardships, and ready to keep moving even when the path is unclear. The key is to keep going, keep learning, and never let temporary setbacks define your journey. Let me remind you, you are capable of more than you know. Inside you lies a power so great that if you unleash it, it can move mountains. But you must take responsibility. You must act. You must refuse to let doubts, fears, or failures control your destiny. Every morning, wake up with a promise to yourself: today, I will take at least one step closer to my dreams. Today, I will not let negativity dominate my mind. Today, I will act with courage, faith, and determination. Even small steps matter. Even small progress matters. Consistency turns the ordinary into extraordinary. Friends, your environment, your friends, and the people you surround yourself with matter. Surround yourself with positivity, with those who inspire you, who challenge you, and who encourage your growth. Distance yourself from negativity, doubt, and pessimism. Your energy is precious. Invest it wisely. Finally, let me tell you, this life is not measured by what you have, but by who you become. Every challenge, every struggle, every obstacle is shaping your character. The real victory is becoming the person you were meant to be: strong, fearless, determined, and unstoppable. So stand up today, look in the mirror, and say to yourself, I am capable, I am powerful, I am unstoppable. The world may doubt you, people may doubt you, but never ever doubt yourself. Your destiny is waiting for you, but you must claim it. You must go after it with relentless determination. Friends, your journey begins now. Take control, believe in yourself, act with courage, and never give up. Because inside you lies greatness, and the world is waiting to witness your power. Friends, now that we have set the foundation in part 1, let's go deeper. You must understand that life rewards those who refuse to quit. Those who stay consistent, who keep pushing even when the world seems against them, are the ones who achieve extraordinary results. It's easy to get distracted, easy to lose focus, easy to feel tired or defeated. But the question you must ask yourself is, do I want to be ordinary or do I want to be extraordinary? Every great achievement in history came from people who refused to settle for average. They faced obstacles, failures, and ridicule, but they kept moving forward. And that same power exists in you. One of the biggest enemies of success is procrastination. Waiting for tomorrow, waiting for the right moment, waiting for conditions to be perfect. These are all illusions. Life never waits. The perfect moment never comes. Action is what creates momentum. Action turns dreams into reality. You don't need to have everything figured out. You just need to start. And the moment you take that first step, the universe begins to align in your favor. Let me tell you something about self-discipline. Success is not about talent alone. Talent is important, but self-discipline is what separates the dreamers from the achievers. Talent without discipline is wasted potential. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. Discipline is showing up every day, no matter what, and taking the steps that others are too lazy, scared, or doubtful to take. Friends, your thoughts shape your reality. Negative thinking is like a virus. It spreads, it contaminates your mind, and it stops you from taking action. But positive, empowering thoughts are like fuel for your soul. Speak to yourself with kindness, with encouragement, with belief. Tell yourself, oh, I am capable. I am strong. I can handle anything that comes my way. Words have power. Your words shape your actions. Your actions shape your life. Now, let's talk about failure. I want you to remember this clearly. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is a part of success. Every time you fail, you gain knowledge, experience, and insight. Every mistake is a lesson waiting to be learned. Those who fear failure never achieve greatness. But those who embrace it, learn from it, and adapt grow stronger every day. Courage is another key ingredient. Courage is not being fearless. It's moving forward even when fear exists. Courage is stepping out of your comfort zone, challenging yourself, and taking risks. The life you desire, the life you dream of, exists beyond the boundaries of comfort. Step into the unknown. Trust yourself. Trust your journey. Friends, success is not a solo journey. You need mentors, guides, and role models. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, who push you to be better, who challenge your thinking. Learn from those who have walked the path before you. Absorb their wisdom, but also carve your own path. Don't compare yourself to others. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday. Strive to improve, even if it's just a little bit every day. Persistence is the secret that most people overlook. Life will test you. Life will challenge you. Life will sometimes knock you down. But what defines you is not how many times you fall, but how many times you get back up. Persistence turns impossible dreams into reality. Persistence transforms ordinary people into legends. Let me share a truth about goals. Goals without action are just wishes. You must write down your goals, break them into smaller steps, and take action every single day. Small actions compound over time. The effort you put in consistently, even if it seems tiny, adds up to massive results. This is the law of compounded effort. Friends, your mindset is your greatest weapon. A weak mindset will give up at the first sign of difficulty. A strong mindset will see challenges as opportunities, obstacles as lessons, and pain as growth. Strengthen your mind every day through reading, learning, reflection, and meditation. Feed your mind with positivity, knowledge, and courage. Starve it of doubt, fear, and negativity. Now, let's talk about passion. Passion is the fuel that keeps you moving when motivation fades. Motivation is temporary, but passion lasts. Passion gives you energy, direction, and resilience. When you find what truly excites you, what drives you deep inside, hold on to it. Chase it relentlessly. Let it consume you. Because when your work aligns with your passion, you become unstoppable. Friends, setbacks are inevitable. You will encounter rejection, criticism, and disappointment. The world will not always cheer for you. People may not understand you. But remember, your value does not decrease because of someone else's inability to see it. Keep your focus. Keep your faith. Keep your work. In the end, your results will speak louder than words. Another truth I want to share: time is your most valuable asset. Do not waste it on unproductive habits, negative thoughts, or toxic relationships. Time is the currency of life. Invest it wisely. Spend it on learning, on building skills, on taking action, and on relationships that uplift and empower you. The way you use your time today determines your future. Friends, dreams are not enough. You need vision. Vision is clarity about where you are going, what you want, and who you want to become. Vision guides your actions, shapes your decisions, and gives purpose to your struggle. Without vision, effort is wasted. With vision, even small steps create progress. Finally, I want to remind you, your life is your responsibility. No one else can live it for you. Stop blaming circumstances. Stop blaming people. Stop waiting for luck. You have the power to change your story right here, right now. Start with belief, build with action, persist with courage, and never ever quit. Friends, greatness is not reserved for a few. It's available to everyone who is willing to fight for it, who is willing to rise every time they fall, and who is willing to believe in themselves when no one else does. Stand up today, take control of your life, and step boldly into your future. Friends, now that we have understood the power of belief, persistence, and action, it's time to take your motivation to a higher level. Life will always present challenges. It will test your patience, your courage, and your determination. But remember, every challenge is a chance to grow, to evolve, and to become stronger than you were yesterday. One of the most important qualities of successful people is resilience. Resilience is not something you are born with. It is something you develop by facing difficulties and refusing to be defeated. Every time you rise after a setback, you train your mind and spirit to handle bigger obstacles in the future. The stronger your resilience, the more unstoppable you become. Friends, your habits define your life. Success is not a one-time event. It is the result of daily habits, small actions repeated consistently over time. If you want to transform your life, start by building the right habits. Wake up early, invest in learning, take care of your health, stay disciplined, and dedicate time to self-reflection. Habits are like seeds. Plant them carefully, nurture them, and they will grow into a tree of success that will bear fruits for years to come. Let's talk about mindset again. Your mind is the battlefield where your victories are won or lost. You must guard it against negativity, self-doubt, and fear. Feed it with inspiration, knowledge, and empowering thoughts. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, inspire you, and challenge you to be better. If you change your mindset, you change your reality. Friends, gratitude is another powerful tool. Often we focus on what we lack and overlook what we already have. But gratitude opens the door to abundance. Take a moment each day to appreciate your life, your talents, and the people who support you. Gratitude shifts your perspective from scarcity to abundance. And when your mind is in a state of abundance, opportunities flow naturally to you. Now, I want to emphasize the importance of courage and action together. Many people have dreams, but only a few act on them. Dreams without action remain fantasies. Courage fuels action. Action turns dreams into reality. You must take bold steps, even if you feel uncertain or afraid. The first step is always the hardest, but it creates momentum. Every small step forward builds confidence, strength, and clarity. Friends, let me share something about failures and criticism. Life will never be smooth. People will doubt you, criticize you, and sometimes even discourage you. But understand this, criticism is a reflection of others' limitations, not yours. Use it as feedback, not as a reason to quit. Learn from it, adapt, and move forward. The most successful people in history faced ridicule and disbelief, but they persevered and their results silenced the critics. Another truth is that comfort is the enemy of growth. If you remain in your comfort zone, your potential will remain untapped. Growth happens when you face discomfort, embrace uncertainty, and challenge yourself beyond what feels safe or easy. Your future self will thank you for stepping out of your comfort zone today. Friends, let's talk about vision and clarity. You cannot hit a target you cannot see. Your life must have direction, purpose, and clear goals. Write down your goals, visualize them daily, and take concrete steps toward them. The universe rewards clarity and action. Confusion and indecision waste time and energy. Decide what you want, focus on it relentlessly, and act consistently. Persistence, patience, and faith are your greatest allies. Some people give up just before their breakthrough. Don't be one of them. Keep pushing even when results seem far away. Trust the process, trust your effort, and trust yourself. Remember, every step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to your dreams. Friends, self-belief is non-negotiable. Doubting yourself is the fastest way to fail. But believing in your ability, your worth, and your potential empowers you to overcome obstacles that seem impossible. Speak to yourself with confidence, act with determination, and never let fear dictate your choices. You are stronger than you think, and you are capable of achieving far more than you imagine. Now, let's focus on learning and growth. Knowledge is power, but applied knowledge is transformation. Commit yourself to lifelong learning. Read books, listen to mentors, observe successful people, and constantly refine your skills. Every piece of knowledge you gain is an investment in your future success. But remember, knowledge alone is not enough. You must apply it through consistent action. Friends, take responsibility for your life. Stop blaming circumstances, luck, or others for your failures. The moment you accept full responsibility, you reclaim your power. You stop being a victim and start being a creator of your reality. Your life is a reflection of your choices. So choose wisely, act boldly, and take full control of your journey. Let's talk about the power of persistence one more time. Every time you continue despite challenges, every time you take action, even when you feel tired, every time you refuse to quit when others do, you are building a habit of success. Persistence compounds over time, turning effort into results, dreams into reality, and ordinary people into extraordinary achievers. Friends, every setback, every difficulty, and every failure is temporary, but the lessons, the growth, and the strength you gain from them are permanent. Life is a series of cycles, and tough times are just one phase. What you do in those moments determines your future. Choose courage, choose action, choose growth. Finally, remember this: greatness is not about luck or chance. It is about effort, belief, resilience, and unwavering commitment. You have the power to shape your destiny. You have the ability to rise above obstacles. You have the courage, the intelligence, and the strength to achieve your dreams. Stand up today, take control, and commit to being unstoppable. Your dreams are not out of reach. They are waiting for you to claim them. Every action you take, every thought you nurture, and every challenge you face brings you closer to the life you desire. Friends, life is waiting for you to step into your greatness. Step boldly. Step confidently, step with courage, because inside you lies infinite potential and the world is ready to witness your success. Friends, we have reached the final part of this motivational journey, but remember, this is not the end of your journey. This is the beginning of your transformation. Everything I have shared so far, the belief, the persistence, the courage, the action, now it is your responsibility to apply it. Your life will reflect what you choose to do today, not what you promised yourself yesterday. Let's start with one of the most powerful truths. Your attitude determines your altitude. How you respond to life's challenges, how you approach your goals, and how you handle failures will define the heights you reach. A positive, determined, and resilient attitude is the secret weapon of every successful person. If you cultivate this attitude, no obstacle can stop you, no fear can paralyze you, and no failure can define you. Friends, remember that time is your most valuable asset. Every moment wasted in doubt, fear, or procrastination is a lost opportunity. Start managing your time wisely. Prioritize what truly matters, focus on what moves you closer to your goals, and eliminate distractions. The way you spend your time today shapes your tomorrow. Use it consciously, use it wisely, and use it with purpose. Now, let's talk about challenges. Life will throw obstacles in your path. You will face disappointments, failures, and even betrayal. But the moment you see challenges as opportunities rather than threats, your perspective shifts and your power multiplies. Every challenge carries a lesson, a hidden opportunity, and a chance to grow. Embrace them. Face them, conquer them. Friends, self-belief is non-negotiable. Doubt is the enemy of progress. The world may not always believe in you. Your family may not always understand your vision, but your belief in yourself is what will carry you forward. Speak to yourself with courage. Remind yourself daily, I am capable. I am strong. I am unstoppable. When you believe it, your actions will align with your vision, and doors that once seemed closed will open. Let's discuss focus. Focus is your power. A scattered mind achieves nothing. Concentrate on what truly matters. Block out noise, ignore distractions, and dedicate yourself fully to your goals. Remember, excellence is born from consistent focus, and greatness comes from unwavering commitment to a single vision. Friends, persistence is your superpower. Life will test your limits, but those who refuse to quit are the ones who win. When you face setbacks, remind yourself, this is temporary. My effort is permanent. Every small step, every late night, every early morning adds up. Persistence compounds results over time, and one day, all your hard work will pay off in ways you cannot yet imagine. Now, let's talk about passion. Passion fuels purpose. Without passion, work feels heavy, challenges feel overwhelming, and progress feels slow. But when your heart is fully engaged, when your soul is ignited by what you do, nothing can stop you. Discover what excites you, what makes you lose track of time, and pursue it relentlessly. Passion transforms ordinary effort into extraordinary results. Friends, remember this: your environment shapes your mindset. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, who push you to grow, and who challenge you to be better. Distance yourself from negativity, criticism, and those who drain your energy. Your inner circle should lift you, not limit you. Invest your time, energy, and focus in relationships that empower you to achieve your dreams. Let's talk about fear. Fear is natural, but it is not a reason to stop. Fear is a signal that you are stepping out of your comfort zone and moving toward growth. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is taking action despite fear. Every time you act while afraid, your confidence grows, your resilience strengthens, and your path to success becomes clearer. Friends, goals are essential, but goals alone are not enough. You need a plan, a roadmap, and action steps. Break your goals into small, achievable milestones. Celebrate each small victory along the way. Small wins build momentum, and momentum turns dreams into reality. Remember, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, but that step must be taken. Now, let's focus on learning. Knowledge is power, but applied knowledge transforms life. Commit to constant learning, growing, and improving. Read, listen, observe, reflect, and practice. Every new skill you acquire, every new idea you embrace adds to your ability to succeed. But knowledge without action is meaningless. Apply what you learn consistently and you will see exponential results. Friends, setbacks and failures are not your enemies. They are your teachers. Every time you fail, you gain insight, resilience, and experience. The difference between those who succeed and those who give up is their response to failure. The successful person learns, adapts, and keeps moving forward. Fail fast, learn fast, and grow fast. Finally, let's talk about responsibility. Your life is yours to shape. No one else can do it for you. Stop blaming circumstances. Stop waiting for luck. Stop expecting others to create your opportunities. Take full responsibility for your life, your actions, and your dreams. When you own your power, you reclaim control, and nothing can stop you from achieving your vision. Friends, greatness is not reserved for a few. It is available to anyone who chooses to rise, to persist, and to believe. Stand up today, commit to your dreams. Take consistent action. Face your fears. Learn from your failures. Surround yourself with inspiration. And above all, never, ever give up. The life you desire, the success you dream of, and the person you aspire to become are waiting for you. All you need to do is start. All you need to do is believe. All you need to do is act. You have the power, the courage, and the potential to achieve greatness beyond your imagination. Friends, your journey begins now. Step boldly, act decisively, and never let doubt or fear hold you back. Your dreams are not just fantasies, they are possibilities waiting for your commitment, your effort, and your belief. Rise today. Rise with purpose. Rise with courage. Rise knowing that the world is ready for your greatness and you are ready to claim it. You are powerful. You are unstoppable. You are destined for extraordinary success.